Let's do this. I don't know. I'm being weird. Just processing some cooking boxes. Once that's done, we will get into doing the rest of our dailies. This is one of the dailies, but this is a chill daily. So, welcome to the stream, everyone. Everyone that was here ready for it to set off. So we're going to do the cooking boxes. Then after that, I might as well just toggle the big cam while I say this. So we're going to do cooking boxes. That's our first thing on our agenda. Then we're going to do a Paddock's hour grind, but we won't do that until we'll do a couple of taps on my Black Star first because I've got the double check. Oh shit, that was the wrong button. Can I bring everything back? Right, so the stream is still working. I just minimized everything on my screen. I did not mean to. Other than my game. So now I'm in game, I'll press Alt M. Yeah, 360. So I've got 360 memory fragments to use. Thank you, Langa. You have a good evening, whatever you decide to do. I don't know what you want to do. No, enjoy. Enjoy with the kids. They seem to have had enough. I think Mary and Pippin have had enough of being up here now. They've been causing havoc. I'm pretty sure everything's working on the stream as intended, which is good. But yes, so it's good that you're tiring them out. They're honestly just being hectic up here. So yeah, doing cooking boxes. I think I've done my challenge for today. I've done the thingy quest today. This one. I've done this. I've not had any of them that are free. So, sorry, I think I wanted to offer promotion to your channel. Nope, not interested. Not even going to bother that as a bot. Clearly a bot. So what I was saying is now this is done. I'll grab 300 from in here, 350 from in here. I don't know if I have enough. Oh no, I don't need to grab the 50. I've got enough there. Right. I will get to the point of what I was saying. So we're going to do some enhancing. Then we are also going to do my weekly boss rifts and what's the other bosses called? Basically, we're going to be doing bosses. We do have a few. It always confuses me when it goes to talk to him again. So we're going to do the rift bosses. We're going to do blitz bosses, black shrine bosses, and then we are also going to do one more weekly thing, which is the Manos accessories ones. We'll probably try and tap the Manos accessories as well, and then that should be it for the weeklies, I think. And then it'll be on to dailies if there's time after that. That was just a perfect stone, which could have really not bothered with, but it's better to have it done. I forgot that I had this up the whole time. I went onto the big screen. Right, so got the money from doing that bit. Might as well move some money across. We'll do 800,000. 30,000, 800 million. So we could potentially buy some more stuff for enhancing. So we'll do first a lot of enhancing now, which reminds me, I should have this up and this up. I turn them off for when I'm doing my videos. Sorry, I've got an itchy nose. I don't know if you've been able to notice. Yeah, but anyway, we're going to do some enhancing. Now, put in a pre-order whilst we grind and do weeklies and dailies, and then do some taps at the end of the stream. So we'll grab this, manage warehouse, grab 360 of these. Should have everything that I need for enhancing. Still. It's literally almost worked perfectly. I don't think I have any, no. But I don't need to worry about them right now. I'm going to move these all down to the bottom though, whilst they're broken, just to keep everything tidy. I realise that is a 2. But still. So this is tier 1, so we need a 40 stack. I do currently do not have a 40 stack being used. I do have an extra 100 stack there. Skip animation. Easy duo. Easy try. That was an easy tech, that would have been hilarious. I need to grab... I thought I had a 60 stack hidden here. Well, I guess not. I need to make one then. Right, I'm gonna... Because it's going to be easier. I'm going to repair my gear and then basically make a 60 stack. Or 53 stack. Apologies, it'll take a moment. Spam click till you've got it all, and remember you've got a messy inventory. Yeah, I've got a messy inventory right now because of, well, I would say because of events, but it's not just the events, it's also I just haven't done inventory management. So I'll focus on the more damaged ones, and then it's like all 20s and things on the screen at the moment. Better off repairing a 20 than we are a 10. They're all going to be 10s now. I know there's a 40 just cropped up. Nice 70, 30. Yeah, I could have repaired to 20 at the top. Okay, I might as well repair the 20 at the top. 20 at the bottom. All 10s now. I mean, there is higher ones, there's not on the top, and there's no point of scrolling down because it forces you to scroll back up. There we go. That will be fine. Got most of those repaired. So grab a 30 stack. And then we literally need to make some duos. That's literally all we can do. Once we make 4 duos, we can kind of start changing up. Oh. Always go with the cheaper one. I don't have any other stacks in here, do I? Just double checking. No, okay. I know I've not got enhancement on my list, but it's part of everything that I'm doing. It's fine. Right, okay, so we've got 4, so now it's 1 tap. Even better if we get extra ones. Then 4 taps on duos. I only have 3 duos, but basically as long as I can do 4 taps total, that one's going to be a cheaper one. Gets me to the stack that I need for that. And then we'll use a 40 stack for pry, 58 for duo, back down to a 40 stack. Now a 62, and now repair. One freebie, always nice to get freebies. Sorry for the spam noising as well. Spam noising, spam clicking. Hey Dreadnova, how you doing today? Into clicking on this. I really should just give up on trying to make my own, but I'm stubborn. Uh, 36 stack. 66 stack. 36 stack. 70 stack. All my enhancing videos. That's impressive. I have got quite a lot at this point. Come on, please. One more chance. I just want one more. Am I going to make another 110 stack? I'm starting to get a few 110 stacks out of this. And I don't know why I went out. I could just do what I was meaning to do, which is make another 40 stack. Generally, I do make a lot of profit off it, but at the moment, I'm so focused on trying to get my Ply Black start, all my profit's gone. But generally, I can make a good 16 billion profit per week with like a low amount of hours. It's honestly stable profit, but I haven't been doing it lately, so I'm just going to quickly double check my profit calculator. Right now, I'll probably say I could make about 12 million a week. A million? That would be horrendous. 12 billion per week with the numbers as they are right now. If I was buying the correct items. So it's still definitely profitable. And that's with not being able to sit and play all day every day. Like I used to be able to. A long time ago. I'm not even going to bother going to repair that just yet because I need to make another 40 stack anyway because I'm out of 40 stacks. Didn't take long to make a 40 stack, not going to lie. Repair, recover max duration. Bear with me. So with those ones, because as with all my videos, my spreadsheet is linked for everyone to use, and it's got all servers. So for me on EU, so Eye of Ruins is currently 322 million profit per TET, which isn't great. It's not bad. Valtara is 712 million, so that's one of the better ones right now. The ones that I would advise, this does change like throughout the day and like a few days. Tungrad necklace right now, 951 million on average, going from base, and Centaur's belt. I know it sounds weird because obviously the like final value isn't that high, but that's 854 million per TET on average, going from base again. They're the two big items right now. Valtara's third for 712 million, and then the next one looks like Leighton's Power Stone at 649. The thing is, you want to do a variety, so I usually go like Centaurs, Valtara. Valtara is a bit of an awkward one because you do prize, but same with Basilisk, I do them as well, but it fluctuates. Basilisk's actually better than Leighton's. It's 681 million. I do Leighton's, I do Tungrad's necklace, I do Narcair accessory, depending. It's at 500 million right now, which is pretty good. Ogre's ring, that's 600 million. I usually do Ring of Cadre Guardian because that's been amazing for a long time, but that's down to like 300 million now, so it's not that good. But basically, the more different ones you do, the more you can sell and just wait. I don't do all. Like, I will not touch Tungrad ring, earring, or belt. They're all loss. Frost Rhino's ring was loss. Ominous and Dawn and Black Distortion, all loss. Ethereal Earring, Vahaz Dawn, loss. Tungrad belt, I already said. It's down at a different place. Turo's belt, loss. Don't bother with that. Ocean Haze ring, massive loss. Don't bother with that. I don't bother with Orkenrad's belt because that's only 73 million profit. I don't bother with Crescent Guardian because that's only like 200 million profit. So there's some which I don't feel like it's enough profit to actually bother with. I should have just put that up on the screen whilst I was talking about it, but I didn't. Oh well. I'll just get this to populate. Just so I can show that I am actually working on some. Well, I'm making progress. Ignore the fact that it says Uria ring, right? So I'm now actually got, because this wasn't populating, was one of my problems with the alchemy stone sheet that I'm making for my alchemy stone video. I know it's just disappeared, just bear with it. I found I have to put Uria ring in first, or an accessory in first for it to populate for some weird reason. If I remove it, it just doesn't populate anymore. This is taking a while because I've added a few more to what you just seen. So there you go. So we've got the imperfects, and then we've got the polished, and then we've got one resplendent because I was in the middle of putting them. But this is literally, I'm just getting these pieces of information now to pull over into this sheet, which I do need to rename. And I'll rework. So I've got the success chance of upgrading, the downgrading chance, and then the exploding chance. And then I'm going to basically work everything out from after that. I'll just quickly... I need to reset everything, so I'm going to do like buy, sell. This needs to change to these ones. The Euro ring will be there, but now I can go... You select... I'll need to work with protection, life, or destruction is what I'm going to have to work it out from, because it doesn't work the same. I'm going to have to basically refine it somehow, which is probably going to be a case of I'm going to have to make it pick which numbers ones it generates. So there's still a lot of work to do on this. So I don't think it's going to be ready by next week, but I am making progress with it. Repair, recover my extraction. Yes, I'd already repaired that. We'll do a bit more enhancing, then we'll go into grinding, I think, because I've got a few things to do on the grinding side. I say a few things. I popped my buffs when I was meant to do some of my weeklies, so I'll use my buffs up and then go from there. Hey guys, not doing what I want it to do, is it? At the moment, I'm grinding paddocks to try and get the paddocks ring piece. And it's also a nice, like, 800 million per hour, which helps. I don't know why I was changing. I still need to click. Right, there, okay, that went through. I was getting concerned there. I need another 53 stack, which I don't have right now. So try and get another. There we go. We'll make a 53, or should make a 54 from this. Or I'll make another 3. So I can make a 55 stack. Or maybe back down to 54. We'll just use what we have here, to be honest. Oh no! I'll save that for later. That is not what I wanted. Save that 40 stack for in a moment. My gear. Yeah, you can see my gear. Just give me a moment. I'll make these 40 stacks and go from there. Just I want to basically... Looks like I don't want to be using these up right now, so I'll just put them in here. Can I please? Game, what is going on? I know I said I'll make these 40 stacks, but it's not actually what I meant. I want to actually make duos. Jesus Christ. What the fuck is going on right now? That should not have been that difficult. I do play on EU, and yes, I am British. That's probably as close to my accent as you're going to get British. I'm not in like a certain area British. Everyone is using my good luck, right? Because I know what you're going to say. You're going to say you enhanced something. Everyone's making like their pens, and I just can't hit my pen right now. I pressed the wrong button. I just turned into the fucking Spectre. I wanted to press F, not V. And then... My brain's not working. Yeah, I don't really have any of these right now. I'm going to have to buy some more armors. I'll grab all the ones that I have everywhere. 3 merchant ring pieces from Crypt in 10 hours. Can you stop getting the merchant ring pieces from Crypt? I mean, to be fair, I'm going after the one of the two hardest pieces to drop first. Armor. Blacksmith armors have gone up again. By 500. Yeah, I think I might be done for the enhancing for the whole of the stream looking at that because of the fact that I'm out of stacks. Literally nothing I can do about that. 200 bill from Devo taps. Well, at least it wasn't a case of you got a pen, because I'm getting sick of people going, "Look, I got this pen." It's like, yeah, but I want a pen. I don't care if you got a pen. I want my pen. Right, so that's me humped right now because I still need 53 stack, and I don't think I've got anything anywhere that's going to be usable. 30, 40s. I'll just grab these 40s. Oh, the armor's come through already. Bear with me. I'll just relist this because I need. Oh, there we go. I can put a nice amount in. I will pull it up. So I should have clicked that first. This is without merchant ring. Oh, it just updated, which is good. So this is the live values right now. Click the merchant ring. You're making an extra 200 million on that one. 100 million on that one. That one that was barely making profit, you double the amount of profit, 70 million. So 1 to 200 mil extra profit. I think the value has changed there. Yeah, so 1 to 200 million profit. But if you're looking at making tech debos for profit, you're making 2 billion, 300 million extra profit. So it does make a nice chunk extra profit. And then obviously it's just better for generally selling stuff when you're grinding. You get more money back out of them. I did not grab that. 500 black stones. I need to use 500 die. I'm not using my blackstone weapons just because they're currently like worth so much. Weapons, yeah, I knew what I meant. I'm not sure if I said what I meant to say or whether I said something else because I was thinking a weird interim. Okay, 53 stack, nice. It's not bad to use blacksmith books, but if you can avoid using them, it's extra profit. So I wouldn't say don't use them, but if you have the availability to not use them, it's going to save you a bit of money. And I just realised I'm going to have to stop preparing because I need to turn on that light. So this is my last lot of enhancing. And then we'll get into grinding at paddocks as long as someone hasn't took my spot. They shouldn't have. Also, it's much easier to just do that than it is to use the books. So the 140 stack. And now I need to make another. We'll see if I've got enough. Just need one more successful duo. Might just make extra 40 stacks apparently. Yep. And now, right. Come on. If I don't want to say it because I just need to fail one more. There we go. 54 stack. I can do a little bit more attempts. No, I swapped that. I didn't succeed. It's broke. So don't think I've got enough here, but I'll double check. Refrag. 120. So I've got enough for one set of goes afterwards. So I'll buy 120 worth here. Then we'll do our grind. So I'm going to do like the rest of my hour grind. I think I've got like 58 minutes left. Then we will do my boss blitz and my rift bosses. And then we might be able to do some more attempts on my thing. Just as I said in my message on my Discord and on YouTube on Monday, something came up. So I've not been able to do anything, honestly, since. So I've not really been playing the game much this week. And I've just done all that with my pets out. I accidentally left my pets out. That's intelligent. At how much balance do you recommend going for tech accessories? How do you mean at how much balance? I also forgot. You asked to see my gear. This is my gear. Money in the bank. Oh, right, balance. Yeah, okay. It depends on how sensible you are with it. So, money in the bank, I don't consider that to be a good investment. You should never really have money sat in your bank. You should always be investing it in accessories. Now, arguably, I'd say a safe bet, in my opinion, because of the way that I do it, is once you've got about 40 billion. At 40 billion, start going for your tech accessories, because that way you've got enough to, in theory, this is only in theory, because I see it as like 4 billion investment per attempt. It's not exactly accurate, but I like to have 4 billion, so you should be able to go for like 10 tets. Hello? Beeping! Oh, and Mary. Oh, you're gonna play, huh? I want to pick you up. He won't let me pick him up. I was gonna have like a quick pet break since Pippin's there, but he won't let me pick him up. He's being silly. He keeps collapsing on the floor. Oh yes, Ocean Haze. Not the right ring though. Pippin? 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 Come back. Yeah, let me pick you up. Here we go, Pippin's here. Thank you for the warning, kittens incoming. They already got here before I saw your message though. Mary, what are you doing? Right before I get killed by a single enemy. Mary's gone. It's always important to have a small kitten break in the middle of grinding, right? Not hating, mate, but how is your gear worse than mine with 16 billion a week? I'm not even playing that much, and I only since August. Because A, I'm mainly a life skiller, and B, the game hates me when I'm enhancing for myself. The amount of money I have invested in like making my own accessories, my own weapons, not even funny. Also, my money's gone into other things. For example, I have all treasure items except from the telescope and the merchant ring. I have all 3 T9s. They're not T10s, are they? Basically, all of the mythical horses. In fact, I need to pull that over. Control F, sank. I need to get the Crocodile's Sanctuary, so I've got all my horses. So as you can see, I've got all 3 of these mounts. I have 2 of the... I've forgotten the name of the ship now. I've got the Volante and the other one. What is it called? Valor. I've got the Volante and Valor ships. So basically, my money's gone into things other than gear because the only reason I ever really grind is for treasures, and a lot of the treasures like you don't actually need um like high gear score for. It's only since I've gone after the started going after the merchant ring where I'm going into places where it's high AP. So basically, I've sat on my actual gear for a very long time. Caracks, that's the word that I was looking for the ships. I've got 2 caracks. So a lot of my like investments have gone into other things, or just vanished with like cronstones, or trying to enhance Black Star. But also, with going after enhancing my Black Star for the last couple of weeks, I haven't been making my other accessories for making money. So, unfortunately, my money earning has come to a halt lately. I still have the capability. Yeah, as you can see, this current one, not my first one, I'm at 0 out of 19 for this Black Star. So you got 2 Black Stars in the space that I've got 0. I just went full gear score after getting full Tet Manos armors, but I'm 743 now, so I need to do sailing stuff now in my skill. Yeah, you see, I had full Tet armors, the tools, and Tet Manos accessories. And then, when I saw they were raising the price of cronstones, I sold all of that life skilling gear, because I wasn't really doing life skilling anymore, to buy cronstones. Got a shit ton of cronstones. Managed to get a singular Black Star out of all those cronstones. I'm not even sure how many attempts that was. It was painful. And then this one, I've done 19 attempts and still not got my Black Star. So RNG hates me when it's for myself, basically. I think I had 300,000 cronstones or something, which I used to get my first pen Black Star. I should, in theory, hang on, I just realised something I should really do. I'll just kill this group and then test out what I was just thinking. I want to make sure there's no enemies. Because isn't it, is it a minute or is it 3 minutes? Take out this horse, because it's this one that I want to check it on. So if I press E, it gives, yeah, 3-minute buff. Oh, no, that's life is restricted. It's a minute buff. It's not really worth it for a buff for a minute. It's easy enough to spawn, but it's really not worth the faff. I suppose if I had the full Crocodilo set on that one, it would have the Crocodilo buff. Kind of slow with pickled vegetables. Honestly, I didn't bother about making it XP wise for Guru 50. In fact, I'm pretty sure I have a short somewhere for me hitting Guru 50 cooking. Whatever I was cooking is what I used. I didn't bother about what items the best XP or whatever. I literally just sat at AFK doing it overnight, most nights, until it got up to Guru 50. So, and then when I was actually active, I was doing jungle hamburg steak things because, you know, profit. But yeah, the regional meals, actually, yeah, that really just randomly jogged my memory saying that. The regional meals are best profit, but they are not profit. Sorry, the best XP. But if you're wanting to just buy the ingredients to get the XP, it is a loss to make them. I think that's one of the reasons why. I think I was actually making Calpheon meals at the time, thinking about it, when I hit Guru 50. I know I used Essence of Liquor a lot. Pickled vegetables is a good one for profit, but it's not so good for XP. An earring, extra profit. Oh god, yes. all the profits. I just realised this is about to end and I need to reactivate it. As if I just had a double cheer. I changed from speed cooking to the like slow cooking because it made it more profitable to have a higher like I changed over to the XP cooking clothes rather than Manos cooking clothes. Or no, it's Manos, yeah, rather than I don't know. Yeah, you don't go for the 1 second cooking, you go for the longer cooking because it meant you lost less money. So you don't really get any more XP, it just means you didn't lose as much when you went cooking overnight. Like, money-wise. Or if you're an old man like me, I know I'm not old, but back before I got married, I would be able to, like, when I went to the toilet in the middle of the night, just restock. Make sure it can keep on going. That's basically what I did. Because I hit Guru 50 before I got married. Now I have all these, like, commitments. I don't think if I started again I would be able to get up to Guru 50 cooking anywhere near as quickly as I did. But it's funny how I've hit Guru 50 cooking and I do a lot less cooking now that I've hit Guru 50. And I barely ever cook, I just buy the parts I need off the market. Let other people do the cooking for me, I'll take the profit. I just realised I forgot to turn off my recorder thing. Hang on. Instant replay, that's the word. Turn off my instant replay just to save a bit of processing power. Yeah, basically overnight you don't do 1 second cooking because yes, you get more XP for 1 second cooking because you're cooking more meals, but when you're not online you're going to cook about the same amount of meals whilst you're offline anyway, so you might as well go higher mastery. You can get your additional or higher XP, I can't remember which way around. I know you went for slower meals so that you could basically be more effective money wise for definite, but I think that you could actually get better XP as well for the same amount of meals you're cooking because you wouldn't be there. Alchemy, they keep doing like tweaks to alchemy, right? I still don't think it's worth it, is it, to go alchemy rather than cooking? So my alchemy is kind of a really low rank. I'm just trying to think, going through life skills. Fishing, you just have to carry on fishing until you get it to Guru 50. There's no real best way. Farming, you can get Guru 50 in a day. You just sit like in a really bad place so they keep getting infected and you keep clearing the infected plants. Yourself, just make sure you've got energy pots. The next one after that would be trading. You just have to can't do anything at the moment, it's been disabled. Training, just keep capturing horses whilst riding a donkey. That is the most efficient way to do it. Ideally on a shy, but I think they fixed that so you don't actually get that much more XP with a shy on a donkey. And then gathering, basically just spend all your time at bear is the best XP. What else have I missed? Just thought I'd go through the general list. Hunting, well, you just go anywhere for hunting, really. There's nowhere that, well, it's not blood wolves, shadow wolves, or I think the shadow wolves is actually the best one XP wise. It's also good money still, as far as I'm aware. Cooking, alchemy, processing. Well, you just process flax or something. It doesn't really matter. Sailing and bartering are just basically just sail and barter. There is obviously quests to do daily for those. Is it still nighttime or has it gone to daytime? It's daytime now. I just wanted to check if I have 10 more of those. Okay. Oh yeah, a random thing that I didn't mention as well. Fun things happened since my last stream. So like, there's an old corner shop near where we live. I'm just going to say near. I'm not going to say exactly where. I'm not going to go into full details because I don't want people to be like Googling and finding where I am. But basically, there's a corner shop near where we are that's been closed for I don't even know how long. And the police raided it because of an event that happened. It wasn't even like the main reason they were there. So basically something happened and they ended up going there and found a weed farm. So it's always fun to have those things near you, right? Like, honestly, like, I can't wait to move away from this area. There's so much shit like that keeps happening. I was thinking it's not been so bad lately, and then there's been two events. Oh, hello, kids. Mary, Pippin? No, not interested. They've gone into the other room. So 36 more minutes here, then we'll probably hit the boss blitz first, because the boss rifts I've got to be like quick about to be able to use my archaeologist map to get back here. Save me running across the sea again. Okay, bye kids. Ah, just missed it. Right, I'll kill this guy first then. That's something as well, right? I really disagree with the fact that they've disabled trading. Like, I get why they did it, right? But I disagree. You don't have to disable it to fix it. They could have just rolled it back to the old version, which still worked. People still did it. And then, with the old version, they could have kept in that way of getting the merchant's ring. I just want an AFK way of getting the merchant ring, don't get me wrong, but still. I mean, there are parts you can get different ways anyway. Like, there is one part you can technically get semi-AFK from bartering. But the chances of getting that, minute. Because it's only from the special barter. And I've had tons of special barters, still no dice. So no dice. No ring piece. No dice either from a special barter, actually. Another earring. Profits. That's 4 cheers in 30 minutes. I say 30, it's 26 minutes. I honestly can't wait until I can work from home again. Because once I start working from home again, I can do some like barring in the background, which will really help me out. Like, I say help me out, it'll help out like being able to enhance and things again. I think I might actually go back into enhancing for profit rather than going after my Black Star, because my Black Star is just not happening. So I think we'll take a week or two to build back up to being able to do it, don't get me wrong. But once I'm there, we'll start doing it again. Because I've already got like the 110 stacks, or a couple of 110 stacks out there, so I can go for 1 or 2 tets. Then I don't have the other stacks, I need to generate my stacks. And I don't have the Blackstone weapons, which Blackstone armor, which have gone up in price as well. So as I said, I need a week or two to regenerate my money. I do have a couple of Crystal of Harmony that are sat there, which I need to make the money off. But I need the money to buy the like resources to use the Crystals of Harmony. I've also got the other crystals that a bit of profit sat around, but I need to get some more magic crystals. Is it? Are they called magical crystals, or the other one, the magical shards? Magical shards. That's the one. I think I need quite a few magical shards. Now, I've had 4 cheers in the first half an hour. I don't think I'm going to have any more this hour. Like, the odds are astronomical, surely, to keep getting cheers. Considering I've had hours where I don't even get 1 accessory. The fact that I'm already at 4, surely I'm not going to get any more. I mean, I know one bit that I'm definitely not getting, and I'm not being a pessimist, I'm being a realist. I'm definitely not getting this merchant ring piece. Of course, if I did, it would be great for the stream. It's what I always hope, that I'm going to get the drop, but no guarantee. Oh. Hello, Mary. You haven't been on stream yet, Mary. If you want to be on stream. Oh, you've gone the other side of me. You do? Well, you'll have to wait a moment, because I need to press Shift Q. What you doing, mister? Get out of my mic. Here we go. Mary with his eyebrows. Such a cutie. Mary is also so much calmer than Pippin. Like, you can hold him for... Like, you can hold him like this, and he'll be really calm. Pippin will be like, nope. See, look, he's just settled now. You're not settling? Okay. You just want to see what's going on my screen, don't you? I need to pay attention to my screen before I die, because they're starting to actually lower my health. It's because they're respawning. But yeah, he's pretty chill, typically. Hello, Pippin. I'll toggle. And I'll sort out my microphone as well that he messed up. What you doing, Mary? Pippin? Oh god, don't. Yeah. Menace, out of there. Sorry, I just hit your head. Mary? What, so you're going to be a menace elsewhere instead? Look, I just told your brother off for that. Get. be up there. Look, little shit, get out of there. Kittens are honestly mischievous. The problem is, right, if you tell them off for being mischievous, they're going to do it more because they get attention. Right, they seem to have left me alone for now. Honestly, the Guardian is such a chill grinder. The fact that you can actually take a drink whilst grinding. I mean, it does help that obviously I'm in an area where the enemies don't really hurt me too much. But still. Safety in the chair, yeah. Last thing I want to do is drive. Yeah, it's driving now. Wheel over a cat. Done it before by accident. Didn't realise one of them was underneath. I just ran over his tail, but still, it must have hurt. I say ran over, literally just caught it. I didn't go over the whole thing. As if I've got 11.5% XP here on level 62. This character started at like the beginning of level 61 when I came here. If I get to level 63 before I get this merchant ring piece, I'm going to start questioning things. Like, I just want to move to a nicer place to grind. That being said, after this it is fucking Sakurai. But I was going to leave Sakurai till last because I can get that piece in other ways. So I might as well leave it because that's the one that you can get from special barters. And I believe you can get it from the dungeon. No, it's Rift bosses, isn't it? That one, sorry. So as I do my Rift bosses weekly, I might as well go for that one last. I mean, if sharps are cheaper, yes, it would be, but if you bought your hards when they were cheaper, it's better to stack with your hards. So it's when you decided to buy the shit ton of them to whether it's worth it. But one thing that you've got to be careful about as well, it's not just about the hard and sharp price. So at the moment, Blackstone weapons are 300,000 per Blackstone weapon, and armors are 130,000. So you're talking an extra 170,000 per Blackstone additional for against it. So as long as your sharps are over 170,000 cheaper than hards on your market, then yes, that is correct. I forgot to ask if you were on EU as well, because I was saying like for the prices for what I would advise to go after, like enhancing wise, for profit. I just went off the EU prices. I didn't change the sheet in case you were on NA or something like that. Because if you're on NA, you can just change the sheet and then it'll tell you what's profitable to do there. Or console, NA, or EU, or Southeast Asia. All of them. They're all on there. Russia. But the only language that really works is English. EU supported for pretty much every language, but the other servers are basically only in English, so it just makes sense just to leave it as English regardless. Cleared that too fast. I didn't get that guy spawn. Yeah, he just spawned in now. Oh shit. Another ocean haze ring. That brings this hour over 1 billion. We're probably going to be talking about 1.15 billion right now, probably by the end of the hour. Vector classes are defending their top PvE rotation. Someone's talking about... Sorry, I was just reading basically the general chat, right? And someone's talking about PvE lists, like, often forget to, like, include how effective a class is at defending their top PvE rotation. But right now, it's not worth defending your rotation the way that they've changed PvP. You're better off just letting them grind with you, because, you know, it's pointless attacking them. You'll get a debuff, they'll get a buff. If they attack you first, there's a different matter, but they just don't. They have no reason to aggro you, or like, alt-C attack you. They might as well just grind over you, and you just have to like it or lump it. Like, this is literally the state of the PvP changes at the moment. Because those of you familiar with Carl, that's literally what he does just to prove a point. I mean, he does like doing the whole PvP thing, but because of like the changes, he's literally just like, well, if you're just going to go on a grind spot, you might as well just grind over them, and they will just either choose to leave or literally do nothing about it because they can't. Or it's just not worth it. If you don't have to duel for spot, you can just completely ignore that. There. Unfortunately, it's just a case of, unless someone's gonna like walk over you. If you're in Arsha, of course, it's a different kettle of fish. Like Arsha, PvP is still going to be worth it, but normal servers, not worth it. Also, if someone like completely outgears you and they just walk over you, of course it's still better for them to slap you out of the location. But if you are near like gear score with them, that's where it like kind of gets to the point where it's a bit more annoying or pointless. I've got an ad break on Twitch right now, but I'm just going to leave that going because it disables pre-rolls for another 32 minutes. So 20 minutes left on grinding. Duel for spot is an old thing. It's Yar for spot now. That's totally a thing. That would be hilarious if that actually kicked off as a full-on thing. Now you can still turn on PK and kill a griefer until you lose all the karma. Yeah, that's the thing. They just grief you to make you lose karma. It's not worth it. PKing's definitely still a thing in the desert though. I didn't actually check to see if this event ore is worth anything. I know we've got an event on at the moment that gives you a random item, but I didn't check to see if the ores are actually anything good. So yeah, always depends on the hards and sharp market, but usually when I run out I buy like 10k at a time. So then I'm stuck with that for quite a while. So I may end up changing back to militia because I'm almost out of hards. And then obviously probably be buying sharps, depending on difference in price. I was just going back to your comment, by the way, Dreadnova, with hards and sharps, in case you didn't realise. Oh, Blackstone armor's just started coming through. 18 minutes left. Alright. Am I going to be doing the golden pig first, or am I doing my thingy once? I can't remember. Just going to have to check that. Where is my aura in? Yeah, golden pig. I think I might have enough patterns now to go after some more cronstones. Another ethereal earring, so that's what, 1.25 billion now, I think? Because it's about 100 million you get from an ethereal earring. It's not a bad, I say not a bad hour. This is a great hour now at this point. So I've got 17 minutes left, but I really can't be getting much more accessory-wise, surely. Like, if I actually get any more accessories this hour, this will be my best hour here. Because I think this is the best that I've done so far, accessory-wise. Like, I've had an hour exactly the same as this, except I did get a duo blue coral earring, but that was only worth an extra 50 million, so it didn't really make much of a difference. So I think we're like twinning for best hour right now. Twinning, yeah, that's what we'll go for. It's sharing the best hour time slot. We'll do that one. But if I can do one more chair. That being said, actually, the only reason the other one was about 1.2 is it had 2 of the flower event. So it depends if we get a second flower scent event this hour, because that really does affect the amount of trash loot you get, because you kill the enemies so much quicker and you're not having to run between packs. It's just much more efficient. I still can't believe, like, people keep getting the merchant ring pieces and they keep getting the fucking Blackstone Black Stars, Deboreka pen. I mean, at least I've got 200-300 stacks for my pen Deberekas as well. That's something else I can say. I'm almost at my 3rd one, and then I'm going to start on my 4th one after that. But my 4th one is literally going to be... I mean, technically I already have 3, so I might just, rather than go in... I say technically, I still need to do a shit ton of quests to unlock the last one. But I know it's there to unlock. So I think if this one does get to 300, I'll just start pushing the 300 stacks up to try and get my pen Black Star. But I think I am at the point where I'm just going to wait to get cronstones per Black Star attempt. So yes, I'll have less pen Black Star attempts, but I don't have to keep bothering with getting the fail stacks and everything. Yes, I proved the cronstones aren't worth it money-wise, but it's just... effort. Now I have less time to do things. Like, it's really come apparent to me I have less time to invest in enhancing for profit and everything. I might as well make the most of what time I have. Repair. I didn't want to go Alt M, I wanted to go Alt D. Right, last 13 minutes. Teach me how to make money by strengthening, otherwise I always lose everything. How do you mean by strengthening? Do you mean enhancing? Making money by enhancing, you need a lot of capital. You need to be careful not to overshoot, so always go for the law of averages in the long run. Don't go short term. So if you're going for, basically, what I advise, you're better off going for bigger numbers. But if you're going to go for a tier, make sure you can go for like 10 attempts on that tier, so you'll get about the average in general. Or if you don't get the average, at least you should at least break even or be closer to breaking even. Don't go for pen. Pen is not worth it. If you're regarding in grinding, obviously just grind until you can afford your next piece of gear, go to the next area. If that's what you mean by strengthening. Because strengthening, to me, I think of like basically getting your character stronger to go to stronger locations. No speak English. Okay. So you do mean enhancing rather than strengthening. I was just double checking. So yeah, unfortunately I do not speak Russian. I speak Bisaya, which will not help, because well, I say I speak Bisaya. I know some Bisaya. Not enough to be able to talk about enhancing in Bisaya. No way. But again, that's like different language completely. I'm not an idiot to think that you'd know it, because, you know, different country. Halfway around the world, to be honest. Well, from Russia, less than half. If you don't speak English, all I can do is explain in English. I mean, my videos go over it in quite a lot of depth. I can say basically what I just said. Just enhancing numbers rather than going like, oh, I can make 1 tet on average. Like, if you can afford to go for 1 tet, don't bother. Go for 3/4 tries for profit instead. Don't do the last step, because you're better off making 3 tries and selling them than you are to make try to make 1 tet and then not make it and have no money left. That's all I can really advise. The other way to obviously make profit with enhancing is enhancing blue gear at the right times with the right stuff. So like cactums, buying it as soon as shit tons come on the market at a low price, enhancing it up to try and selling it at a high price. But as I've said before, enhancing for profit isn't guaranteed, it's just very likely. So in the long run, you will pull average. That's the whole point of random number generation, to try and make an average. So as long as you do enough to make an average, you should be good making profit. So as long as your average amount that you do makes profit. So let's say you do cadres. Now cadres aren't really that good. So if you were to make 1 tet cadre, you could make it well above average. Like use more than average to make it. So it would be like you lose 500 million. But then you make your second one and you make it on average. So that would be 200 million profit for that one, but you've got your 500 million loss on the previous one. So on total, you'd be at minus 300 million. Now, you're currently still at a loss. But let's say you go for a third one, and that one's also on average. That would bring you to minus 100 loss, but you've got 3 there. Minus 300 loss would also be a profit. I know I double negatived. So 100 million loss. But then you make another one, and let's say it's just a bit over average, so you break even on that one. So you're at 4 of them, you're still at 100 million loss. You go for a 5th one. Obviously, you wouldn't put them all in the same one. I'm just saying it's simpler with just the one lot of numbers. And that one, you make it, again, above average, but, like, below average. So you use more than you meant to. But enough so that you still make some profit. Let's say you make 100 million profit. So now you're at 5 of them, and you broke even completely. And you're thinking, well, what's the point? But you make that 6th one, and that one is on average again. So you make an extra 200 million. So now you're 200 million in profit. But it took you 6 of them to make 200 million profit. So it's a case of the more you do, the more likely you are to make profit. If you just go, oh, I'll make 1 TET, there's no guarantee you're going to make profit. In fact, it's easier to make a loss. But that's a small example. The correct example is to look at, for example, mine. So I am currently down. I've made 604 TET attempts, but I've made 175. Each one, on average, makes me about $1 billion profit when I've done it. Some of them have been lower, so let's say they make 800 million profit on average. So once I've done this, I realise there's some random person just logged in, but I've got 6 minutes left, so I'm just going to ignore them. If they do try and aggro on me, I'll just slap them. I think he's changed server. But yeah, so I'll explain it after I've done this bit of grinding. To show it off. But basically, I'm just trying to think the maths. I need a calculator for the maths, unfortunately. But I think I'm like 3 or 4 like TET accessories below the average right now of how many I should have. Now let's say those were worth 6 billion each. Let's say we're at 3 that I'm down by. So that's going to be 18 billion profit that I'm down by completely. But with having made 175 of them at 800 million average profit, we're talking 175 billion minus 350, so 35 billion off that. So we're talking 140 billion minus 18 billion. I know I'm throwing a lot of numbers, but I'm just working out the maths. So we're talking 124 billion profit overall, even though I'm below average. And that's only since I started streaming. It's not even since I started streaming last year, actually. Sorry. I'd been talking too much and I hadn't muted, so I hadn't breathed properly, so sorry about that. So yeah, as I was saying, 124 billion profit from my enhancing, even though I'm below average on the amount that I've made because of the sheer number that I've done. And that is probably like 2 months after I started enhancing for profit last year, like on stream. And that's only the on-stream profit that I'm showing. I don't change it for anything that I do off-stream. But I'm going to try and get back to doing it all on-stream and actually getting enhancing for profit done. Because obviously I've been focusing on my Black Star lately. But I've got too obsessed with my Black Star, so I need to start looking at building up my capital again and getting back into the order of making profit again. I'm making this Drunken Treasure Hunter go on like a full-on loop. But yeah, so this hour is just tied for the best hour. It didn't actually end up getting the same hour. So yeah, that's the best I can explain it. If the language barrier made it so that you still don't understand, unfortunately, I apologise. There's not much else I can do. I don't know if there is actually a like closed caption on the live streams. I can make a video to explain it a bit better, and then force it to go Russian captions. I might do that next week. That's probably the best that I can do for you. If that's what you'd prefer, I could do a full explanation and let it translate it into Russian when I'm uploading it. I'm also going to be redoing my, just with like mentioning about that, I'm going to be redoing my old horse guides. I'm going to be using the old footage. I'm not going to make new footage. I'm just going to re-record the audio, just because there's a couple of things that changed, so I might add a little bit of footage in. But I'm going to re-record the audio because it was quite quiet back then because of my old setup. And I still get comments today going, there's no audio, or I can't hear your audio, you need to turn it up. And it's like, it's there, you just need to turn up your headset. But rather than having to make that comment, I'll just remake the video and upload it, because there's a few things that have changed with it, basically. Not a lot. Those guides are still fairly accurate. There's just little additions that they've made. For example, you can no longer get anything below a tier 6 horse. Which seems a bit weird. You go start tier 6 and end at tier 9. 10. It is tier 10. So yeah, it's the tier 10 horses that I've got. For some reason I was thinking tier 9 was the top. But yeah, I've got the 3 tier 10 horses. There we go. Back to an old message. I say old message, old thing that we were referring to. Yes, I've got a minute left, and then I think I'll try and do my rift bosses first, and then go over to the Black Shrine. I don't know, I need to work a few things out. Might do the enhancing, then the rift bosses. I mean, it makes more sense to do the Black Shrine on this character. Well, first, because it's on this character is what I mean. We'll do one more rotation, because we've still got 40 seconds left, which means I can kill like 1 or 2 more of the treasure hunters that need killing for the ring piece, and obviously make that little bit extra profit from the extra kills. Also, as you haven't commented about me making a video about explaining it, or requesting that, I won't do a video where I can explain it with Russian, because to be honest, that was the best explanation I can probably give, and it was a bit complicated to follow, I feel like, so I do apologise. Yeah, so I've basically got the full rotation there before that debuff disappeared. I mean, it has technically disappeared, it just says 0. Because it takes a while to remove after it's disappeared. I'll just finish this repair. Say finish this repair. Move the stuff into here that needs moving. I think that's everything. I need to grab more potions next. We'll just jump into the Black Shrine. Oh my god. No. So we've done the hour paddocks. It's pretty good. I forgot to list things into the central market after putting them on the market. So we will beat the Pig King, which will take a minute or two, and then we'll list things on the market before changing over my abilities and things. As long as I get this timed right, this shouldn't cause an issue. Sometimes he does manage to kill me still at tier 5, unfortunately. But it's all about my timing and whether I manage to stick to his back well enough. And where it spawns all the flames. He likes to spawn flames from his attacks. That was also a close one. I am definitely in his flames. If I die, I die. I got knocked down. I don't usually die against this guy, but sometimes I do. I pressed retry, didn't I? Sometimes I struggle, sometimes I don't. Like, it's weird. Like, last week I just rinsed him. But this week he seems to be dying slowly. But not only is he dying slowly, he's also, like, doing a lot more damage. Thanks for the follow, Shirley DeCosta. Forgot I turned my game volume down, so my game volume's quite quiet. My stream on Twitch, honestly, we're going quiet, but I've just had one of my best hours at Pedix that I've had so far, which is awesome. So the actual in-game's not going so well. Twitch is quiet, but YouTube's been pretty good, because obviously I stream on both. But, I mean, most of my streaming is honestly just about me being able to get the time to play. So I've just started on my Black Shrine bosses, and we're going to then do the Rift bosses after the Black Shrine bosses. So it's going well. I'm getting through everything that I need to get through. Obviously I started off by trying to get my Black Star to pen again, and it didn't happen. Going to be looking at basically just giving up on trying to get my pen Black Star for now. Go back to it at a later date. Need to keep out of that flame. I don't want to die. Yeah, I mean, used to be Warframe, not gonna lie. Warframe was the game I played the most. Once Stardew Valley goes to like the 1.6 has just come out on PC, but once it comes out on Switch, I'll be playing that on Switch. But like at the moment, I would probably say that yes, Black Desert is my favourite game at the moment. If I die here, I accept this because I've just been like knocked down loads, and I'm currently sat in his flames. Although oddly, his flames didn't hurt me there. As long as I don't forget my rotations though with the Guardian, I'll be fine. Now I am taking damage from his flames, so I'll get out of them. As long as I keep getting my health back. Fuck. Don't you dare kill me right now. Fuck! Right, for some reason, I am not surviving against this guy. I don't know why. Literally nothing's changed since last time. I stopped playing shooting games when Call of Duty went bad. I'm going to leave that to your discretion to when you think it went bad. Hang on. Hang on. I think I know what's wrong. That is what's wrong. I've got the wrong crystals on. Health. Lie. making myself look like a noob because I forgot to have my health crystals on. But yeah, so well, actually, tell a lie. I did play Destiny 2, so that's the last time. Uh, so at the moment, I'm doing Mondays and Thursdays for from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. in my local time. So like until the end of this hour. Sometimes I go a little bit over. But with Easter coming up, I'm gonna flip it to Tuesday and Friday after that. It helps if I actually change my things. There we go. Because if I do it Monday and Fridays, basically it's just gonna mean I still stream round the Easter weekend. But at the moment, that's the case. If I can make it to being able to earn money out my streaming, I will look at streaming 3 days a week, and then it would be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, except from like obviously times when I can't. But generally, it would turn to that in the future. But for now, that's the case. I just watch streaming, but I have a plan to start my art channel soon, by the way. So I'm a game developer. So, in a way, yes, I do like art, but like, I leave art to the artists, and I do design stuff in the background. Yeah, for some reason I'm struggling against the pig boss this week. I don't understand why. Usually, I found him one of the easier bosses. It's because I'm streaming it. Whenever you stream things like this, it just the game says no. No, you shouldn't. Mind, to be fair, I'm not making sure I stick behind him at the moment, which I really should do. I mean, I would say you can do, but with gold, trick of greed, yeah, I don't care about that. Like, I I appreciate. I don't have like. I'm not good at giving feedback on art or anything like that, but I do appreciate nice art. Um, so I mean, by all means, yes. But obviously, whilst I'm streaming, I can't look at anything. I mean, if you're at, say, if you're on a Discord, you can always join my Discord and like talk to me there. I'm trying to read this guy's chat messages just to see if there's something I'm doing that I'm doing completely wrong. But I don't think there's anywhere that I'm actually going wrong. I just seem to be basically taking just too many hits because I'm not making sure I'm stood in the right place, and I'm not getting my actual combos at the right time for healing. It You're on Twitch, so it should be underneath the stream. It should have a Discord button that you can click, and that should take you into my Discord. Don't you dare kill me right now. That was way too difficult. Right, I'm going to smash the other two. The other two, I know there's four, but two of them, like, you literally just reset orb, search, fly. We've got to throw the 18 into defense. Barry, we'll smash Barry. To be fair, I should probably press Q to defend whenever I see him do those big attacks, so I don't die as quickly. I just realised I've got top chat activated on my thing. Hang on, I'll change that back to live chat. That's on my YouTube stream rather than my Discord. My Discord stream. I don't stream on Discord. Twitch stream. I would try and get out of this like little area before these guys explode, because you can actually, if you time it correctly, But it's honestly not worth it because you can't hurt this boss until after they've finished their dance at the beginning. I mean, I can start my combo to get my buffs and possibly get a quick hit on her, but generally she teleports out of the way. She teleports out of the way all the time. Yeah, then you're on Discord. I'll do it after the stream. Just like obviously, I want to try and make the most of this time that I've got. Because with, well, yeah, from the sounds of it, you just found my channel, so you don't know much about. But basically, I only get a couple of hours to stream and even game because I've got a pretty full-on life. But I just do this basically partially as an excuse so that I can actually spend time gaming. Shiny. Can I please move? Right, so I need to wait for the Ductiony to spawn and hope my Q works. Thank you. Didn't want to die. No, that one is the... Can I please use my sprint? There we go. Makes most of this. Get a good back attack in. I should be able to kill her before she unstuns. Yeah, she's dead. I am doing bad this week though, 235. Because I feel the pressure because I'm streaming, so I don't want to mess up, but then I am messing up. Yeah, usually I do it in 1 minute 50. Don't even know why I'm messing up so bad. I also like how irony hits. So, like, I said my YouTube has been quite busy, and then no one spoke since I said that. You're like doing that to me. I know I keep doing the combos, but it annoys me when I'm mid-combo and she teleports away. Because I have to wait for my combo to finish before I can move. Don't need to care about the general, doesn't do enough damage. And now she's untouchable. I want to hit her mid-teleport so I know which way she's going. That way. Oh, okay. She just knocked me out of bounds. Luckily I managed to go back in bounds. Yeah, I'm getting a dangerously low health without being stunned. She is gonna activate the fucking everything attack, isn't she? Oh no, she didn't get to do it. There we go, 1 minute 33 on this one. That's 20 seconds faster than usual. So that makes sense. Bamboo Legion. I didn't put my things to sell, but we'll do that before we use our map. So we'll do these two and then go from there. Can I sprint, please? This one depends on getting around the map quick, unlike the others, where it's just go kill the boss. He always runs this way, so if I stand in... Oh, okay. So he actually runs straight away from you. I'm just used to him running the other direction. So if I stand behind him, he'll run towards me. Next one. I'm best off just running in a straight line through all this. It's a mess, but it is actually the quickest route. He says, getting stuck on everything. Through here. At least this one doesn't run away. Much easier to deal with. Then for the last one, you just run straight through this way. Climb through the rubble and get stuck on a stone apparently. Then boss spawns. Yeah, it's already took me 1:30 to get to the boss. Archer ran too far away, so we just focus on killing the boss. I mean, the boss should come to me if I move over to that one, but we'll just try and kill it. It's almost dead anyway. Sorted. Last Rift boss, boss blitz even, and then we move on to the Rift bosses. But we'll do the market before teleporting. I just realised I'm quite slouched. Unzip that actually. Just realised my shirt cannot be seen under this. It almost looks like I'm not wearing anything. It's a very low neck. What can I say? It can actually be seen. It's just like the fact that it's small. Without, thank you. Right, if I do this correctly, I think I can go up here. It'll make it easier, won't it? Yeah. I'm still refining this one to try and get it to be the most efficient way to get there as possible. That is the first time he's teleported through me in the, like, I don't know, 10 weeks I've done it now. I did not mean to do that attack. So this isn't going to be a quick run either. But, you know. All that matters is it's done. Right. So, jump in here to spawn him. And then focus on the archer because he's the one that runs away. Hopefully everyone else will come to me. Say everyone else. The one that didn't come to me is the boss. Kind of need the boss. But I think that actually works better to sit on the archer, kill them, and then come over to the boss. Still 143, not great. But that's that bit done. We can now move on to selling stuff and doing our rift bosses, which we do on my archer rather than the guardian. So we get to change character. So first things first, we will put these to... Not those, Jesus Christ. I'm keeping those. Put these to sell. Prices really have come down, but there's still a good amount of money. So then what we want to do is go to Porphyria. And then I'll have to figure out which is the quickest to go to. I typically go Porphyria to Griffin and then make my way back across the map. But we'll see. I'll just swap over quickly. Depends if there's one in the Calphion area or not. If there's one in the Calphion area, I'll hit the one in the Calphion area, then go straight to the Griffin. If there isn't, I'll go to Griffin and then go teleport over to Medaya and come back through. Because then you can use the map teleport. So first thing, do not open windows. First things first, get my horses. Take out. Is there one in Calphion? Yes, there is. So we'll hit that one first. Because it gets us on our way down to the Griffin. So we've got less than half an hour now, but basically a half an hour to get all these done. So we'll probably hit these and then that will be the end of the stream, unfortunately. But this will take a while to do, so don't worry about that. But basically, I don't think I'll get anything done after this. But that's most of my weeklies done out the way. And we did an hour grind, of course. If I didn't do the hour of the grind, I think there's only one weekly after this that I need to do, which is the... Oh, nice. Ocean Haste Ring is already sold. Yeah, so the one weekly I need to do would be the making flour dough one, which is one that you do AFK anyway, and it's pretty quick. Oh, it's just here. Checking my horse to de-aggro things. Now I've got to remember all my combos on this character. I was hoping... There we go. That's the one thing that I don't like about these bosses, the fact that you've got to wait for them to actually, like, be damageable before you, like... So you just sit there whilst they spawn. Like, I get that don't want you to be able to kill it before it attacks, but it just feels like it takes way too long. Like, just speed up the spawning animation. Or have them start spawning from further away, so they're already spawned in by the time you get to them. Because if you go by them on a different character at a completely different time, like if you're just accidentally travelling past them, and it'll spawn at that time, and then when you come back it's already spawned. Can I please not be stunned? Yeah, I thought I'd accidentally left my pets out. I'll check them in. So now we're going to this one down here. If we time it right, we should be able to get over the mountain. Without any issues. I was just going to say we can get over the mountain, but it depends on like where I land and everything. I mean, you can technically get over the mountain regardless, but it's whether you fly over in one easy hit, or you go back and forth along the mountain. So I've got to land at the right point here to get over this chasm to be able to actually just continue going up this mountain. There we go. Then of course there's still more mountains along the way, but still. Obviously you can't make this chasm unless you go all the way up that way, but we don't need to do that. We're just going to go straight over Trent and aim for that gap. That gap is the easiest way to get up if you just cut in through. Well, I say easiest. There is other ways up that are easier, but from where we are, you've also got to time your jumps correct still. Because you could end up just, yeah, no, I didn't time any of that right. We'll have to go back and forth a little bit, which obviously cuts into our timing, but it's not too bad. We can also do the little cheat there as well, that kind of forces you up. I say cheat, it's the jump doesn't work as intended if you hit a wall. If you hit a wall, it goes like double the amount of height. Hang on, I'll do it here, watch. It literally lifts you up where it's not meant to lift you up. Like, it puts basically some of the forward motion into upward motion instead. Now I'm best off doing Q to get that extra distance. I think it's after the second lift. Yeah, it's just after the second lift that you get from that version. You want to press the second jump version because it gets you the most distance. Also, be careful when you're going through the second areas with trees, because there's just random things on the ground that have ridiculous hitboxes. When you're over the top of the trees, it's generally fine, but if you're like tree height, that's where you usually hit into things. I just realised, I think one of the reasons why I struggled with the first boss, yeah, helps if I have all my gear equipped. Try not to get hit by this one, because this one is the one that hits like a truck. It's also why I made sure I had my gauntlet equipped, because I hate this boss with a passion. It just doesn't make sense why it hits so hard compared to the others. That being said, I'm doing quite well at not getting hit right now. That's far enough away just to get the stun there. There we go. Why am I getting all the knowledge? I swear I already had knowledge on these guys. Right, so this one I do different. I don't go to the next one. I go over there. So yeah. Trying to think schedule wise. I should be streaming next Monday, no problem. Next Wednesday, if I can get this alchemy thing sorted, at the moment it's not looking promising, so I'm not going to say I'll do with the alchemy video next Wednesday. Next Wednesday is most likely going to be me redoing the horse, getting mythical horses, because they made that change to the mythical horses. I might do it in order though, so maybe I'll do getting a T8 horse. Can I? No. Feed my horse midair and stop going forward. In Now, this is something that I sometimes forget to do, so activate before jumping in the well. I hate it when I forget to do that, because then you go into the fucking other realm, and that's just time consuming and annoying. Especially considering how quick the teleportation is now. So now we're going to Ferid. Which this one's a really awkward one to do as well, right? So wait, he's an easy boss to kill, right? But because of where he's placed and the fact that I use a flying horse, like you've got to time your jump perfectly to make it as quick as possible to get there. If you don't, it's a bit awkward. So I need to basically drift into this hole. I say drift, like fall into the hole, but fall at a point where I land on the floor before I can take damage. So this time it worked, which is good. But what's bad is now it's not detecting the fact that I'm here. I've got to wait for him to spawn. In fact, I'm not allowed to kill things here. Oh no, I was just having bad luck on accuracy. Might as well kill things whilst I wait. Knowledge. Knowledge is always a good thing. So yeah, I might as well just get my knowledge. Really is taking his time to spawn it. He's usually quite sensitive to spawning. He's definitely still right here, right? Yep, he's not in the back area. There we go, he's spawning now. You're a bit slow here today, Ferid, huh? At least he's easy to kill, to be fair. Ah, stunned. So we're at 10 minutes and we're already on the fourth one, so that's not too bad. Say fourth one, it's the third one. Still got 3 to hit. Got to grab the loot. Nice mythical feather. So next we're talking... Ooh, okay, hang on. Oh, they're all down here. Nice. That's actually quite helpful, the fact that they're all in the same area. That actually makes it much easier. Usually I'm used to one being up near Velia, one down, like, near Calphion but on the other side of the mountain, and then the last one being near Heidel. I don't think I've ever hit that, whatever that was that I just saw there. Might have to make sure I hit them for knowledge at some point. I still need to do all my knowledge. There's so many things that I need to do in this game, right? It's not even funny. This is actually my favourite place in the game with the like spring trees that they add. I just really like this bit. Because usually it's in the towns, but that bit there is just a nice like stretch. Get it's outside the Camasilvia temple, that's why it's there, but I just like it. It's a nice avenue. Although I've always felt like these trees, as much as they're really nice, like the Sakura, they're just a bit too tall. Oh, hello, Mary. Yeah, oh, you want to come up here, Mary? Okay, come on. Claws off. Let me pick you up properly. I said properly, you little tyke. What are you trying to chew on my wires right now? What are you doing? You sniffing? Sniffing aggressively. What are you sniffing aggressively? You've literally just left a puddle from your nose. This guy I actually don't mind as much as I used to. Like, I used to hate this one from the amount that it knocks you down, but as long as you move quick enough, it's actually not so bad. Mary, what are you doing? Playing with my jewellery. Alright. My jewellery! It's not like proper jewellery, it's like accessories, is probably a better way of putting it. Yes, I am fighting bosses whilst talking to my cat and watching it to make sure it doesn't eat random things. What are you doing back there? Yeah, I know it's only available in a safe zone, but it's not me that's hitting it. What have you done? Quite close as well. Oh yeah, it should be on Nvidia. I think that's why it's broke. Hang on.
Yeah.
Right, I think it's working again. It's working again. Mary the Tyke killing my microphone. I do not have time to explain why I don't have time to deal with you, mister. Okay, face rubs, thanks. But don't go near my computer again, please. He went near my computer, but as long as he doesn't kill my audio or anything, I guess it's okay. Oh, you're gonna just lie down on everything. He's literally laid on my keyboard and my paint station for. What are you doing? You're licking my thing. Mary. Mary. No, Mary, I don't need the guild open right now. Mary! No, Mary! Mary, stop! Mary! No! Mary! Look at this little shit. Just laid across my keyboard. What? Why am I drift? Stop! I'm not trying to move. I'm not even pressing that key. Mary! Mary! It's not even time for me to log off right now because, as I said, Mary, listen, you little shit. I need to get this done before the time runs out. Jesus! Out of the room. I'm going to run out of time. Go bug your mum. Jesus Christ, this child. I have no idea what he's done, but he's pressed all the buttons. He managed to pick up the loot for me. I think he's took out my pets, actually. No, he hasn't. Stress. I've got one boss to get before this time runs out. Don't be scratching at the room, Mary. You make me feel bad. But I've, like, time sensitive. It's like the end of the stream, but I need to hit this boss so that I can teleport back so that I can actually end the stream. And he already broke all my audio and everything. I mean, my audio seems fine now. Maybe it's a little bit loud. I feel like he's done something to my sensitivity somehow. Honestly, don't have cats. They don't respect you, like, trying to fight a boss. That is probably the worst ever run that I've gone against Red Nose, considering he's like the squishiest out of all of them. But if he'd done that against the Griffin, I would have been dead. More knowledge. Right, so that's checked in. So I'll switch back to Jana. Shit, I'm not in a safe zone. I need to be in a safe zone. I should have teleported. Oh well. I'll grab the sanctuary, run over to the safe zone. He's turned on scroll lock. I don't need that on. That'll have been while I was running for no reason. There you go. I'll grab the sanctuary to get my horse out, run back to the safe zone. Because I'm pretty sure I need to be in a safe zone to use this. Yeah, safe zone. Take out. Just get back to Heidel. Wait, almost there. So that is going to be the end of the stream. Bit anticlimactic, I know, but hey, had that like stressful moment of being attacked by a kitten. So I'll just check this in. Teleport. So we're back into Paddock's Island. That's all my rift bosses and everything done. So we're at a nicer point. So thank you all for watching, and I will speak to you next time. As I said, it'll be on Monday, and then from Monday we will go to trying to get back into some enhancing for profit. That's what we're going to be building up for. So ciao for now, chaps.